Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another TPX Reviews. Today's review is a continuation of the Outlaw Energy series brought to you by exclusiveenergy.com. Today's flavor is Fresh Zero. So basically, most likely, a Ultra Zero version of their drink. Now, I'll be pleasantly surprised to find out that it's only similar and not exactly a clone. Fresh Zero implies it could be something different. Other than just an Ultra Zero. But who knows? Let's find out. I will admit that these have tasted different than other energy drinks so far. So let's find out if Fresh Zero is similar. Alright, so straight off the bat, we have a really attractive looking can here. It's white with some pretty nifty design, like etching. Very nice. Blue star. Probably my favorite part is that it's a white top and a blue tab. Not something you see too often. Very, very beautiful. Especially that tab. It's very metallic. Looks very nice. Down here, it's an example of the dates, since I haven't shown you the dates just yet. Here we have the stuff about the sports drink and how many of each thing it has. In terms of calorie, sugar, and carbs and vitamins. Everything is zero except for sodium, potassium. Yeah. There you have it. There's the can. Let's crack it open and see what we have. Kind of smells... yeah, it kind of smells like an Ultra Zero, but it's got a much stronger sting. It's almost like that grapefruit smell is definitely still there. Yeah, it's definitely a citrus. So far, these have all had some kind of hint of citrus. I think it's interesting because the adrenaline shock all tasted like they had their own grapefruit thing going on, like Sobe. This is kind of more like, I don't know, this really does kind of smell like almost like a chemical, almost like alcohol. A little bit like alcohol. It's got it really burns the nose. Yeah, it actually smells like rubbing alcohol. Just a little bit. Very strong. But now that I think about it, it's quite interesting that the adrenaline shock and this have a different take on grapefruit. I don't know if that's correct. I'm glad that Aaron backed me up on this with the grapefruit thing. I'm kind of confused now. This smells more like a Ultra Zero. Like, it definitely smells different than the adrenaline shocks, the white one. But it still smells kind of similar. I don't know how that's possible. It's like, it's got to be how strong it is. Probably how strong it is. But there you go. You actually get a white colored beverage, which looks pretty cool. It's good to see somewhat of a color instead of just totally clear. I wonder what that's all about. That the zeros might have a little bit of color to them, or at least this color. Like, if the other two flavors are this white, then okay, then I guess that's kind of okay. That's better than what clear. So yeah, sure, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm a little confused now. Let's try the taste and see if I can figure this issue out here. Wow. That's interesting. I don't even know how to put that. It's kind of like Ultra Zero, but it's got a very unique grapefruity taste that kind of covers it up and makes it a little more unique. I just don't know exactly how to describe what that uniqueness is. It does remind me of the Adrenaline Shock, the white cam, but I gotta say I like it a little bit better. It's got more of a pine taste to it. It's probably the closest thing I can think of. It tastes like a much more like cleaner taste. Like, it's not the word I don't want to use, say minty. It's a minty, fresh, clean taste. It's not mint. It's just that if you were to use the word mint to describe how fresh it tastes, you know, like the name implies that it's fresh, then yeah, that's what I mean, is that it's minty fresh, but it's not minty. So sure, that makes sense. Anyways, no, I like this a lot. It tastes pretty good. Probably my favorite white flavored, or white I should say, like Ultra Zero type of drink, basically, because it definitely has similar attributes. It's got a similar taste of grapefruit, a little bit of the Ultra Zero citrus. It's got the crispness of kind of all of the energy drinks. It's definitely carbonated. It's not flat. It's not, you know, I wouldn't say it's got a smooth flavor, but it's very bubbly. Yeah, overall, it's got a really nice combination of everything from all different directions. It's refreshing. It's like citrusy, grapefruity, refreshing, kind of like lemony. Yeah, it's like lemony lime. More lemon, though. I'd say it's probably more close to the lemon. It's weird. It's like grapefruit and lemon with a berry pine refreshing aftertaste. It's kind of hard to describe, but that's all the things I can throw at it, really. It is similar to an Ultra Zero, but it's better because of those other things I said. It's definitely like the thing that Ultra Zero lacks is a pine taste and grapefruit. It's mostly just a lemon flavor that's kind of meh. But again, I'm not sure how this compares to Adrenaline Shock. I feel that it's a little more crisper and a lot more refreshing and cleaner and more just overall more enjoyable, period. So yeah, it's just a way better alternative in my opinion. Adrenaline Shock was too close to Ultra Zero. This one actually tries to deviate away from it. Even though the Adrenaline Shock had that grapefruit taste, it was more of a... So there's a difference between like a NOS grapefruit taste and like an actual fruit grapefruit taste. Like, I feel like these have been a very different type of grapefruit taste. As well as, like, they just somehow taste different. It could be the fact that how things are made, like whether it's cane sugar used or just different things thrown around and the different ingredients and the styles that they make it. It's pretty much unique to its own. It's got its own recipe, you know. Kind of reminds me of a Mike's Hard Lemonade, only, you know, maybe not as hard, but I mean, it even has a little zing of alcohol tasting going on with it. It's got a similar aftertaste. I don't know. It's definitely similar to Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's got that it's that lemonade taste, a little bit of grapefruit taste. There's a lot. There's a lot of different ways to describe this, and they're probably all opposites or very different from each other. But I really want to cover the basis of what I could be tasting. These are all possibilities, but the more I sip it, for some reason, it really reminds me of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and I haven't had one of those in a while, but I just remember the taste so well, and that's what I'm getting. And like I said from the beginning, it's got a very strong alcohol-y kind of smell. It's very acidy, but it's very refreshing. It really is. So to wrap up the review, I'm gonna slap a nice big old. You know, I haven't done it in a while. I'm gonna give this a 9. I normally don't give a score that high to these types of citruses and whatnot, anything that tastes like Ultra Zero. But 9. That figures out to 4 stars. And then for personal score, I'm actually kind of digging this. This might be 9.5 or 10 for me. I'm not too sure. It depends on the mood. Play it safe. 9.5. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this review, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much Exclusive Energy.com, or Exclusive Energy. He's on Instagram, Twitter, well, maybe Twitter. I actually haven't checked, but he's definitely on an eBay, a website, and an Instagram. So yeah, go check him out. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been TPX Reviews with Outlaw Energy Fresh Zero. Very different take. A very surprising take at that. At an Ultra Zero. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Peace.